Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good evening, my friends. We need to get a new intro song. I mean, I like that. I like the dancing and everything. It's real
I love it.
progressive. Yeah, yeah. But I got to get something mixed. We got Deep Surface that's looking into it, trying to get something mixed up. But yeah, I'm just excited to be here, folks. Your boy Honk was down and out in Beverly Hills
Back to
with a
life.
little bit of case of that fucking COVID, and I'm back, me and Nick Nolte, to do some damage. But we got a real special guest here tonight. Before we introduce
Yeah,
him,
I'm
though, let's
Claude
go ahead and go.
Father. Nice to be here.
Yeah, Quad
Yeah,
Father.
Love it,
thank you,
Godfather.
Godfather. Thank you. And of course, the other old fart over here, Ingwe Malmstream.
I'm still alive. Haven't died yet. Not like Quad. Quad came back from the dead. I haven't died yet.
That's pretty harsh,
Just
man.
small details. Small details. Hey, what was
You
it
didn't
like on
make
the
it
other
out
side? What was it like? Did you go toward the light?
There wasn't any light. That's probably a bad sign, though. I'm just guessing.
A lot of heat and
You might
fire.
be in hell right now.
Yeah, could be true. You got Joey standing right behind you, so
Boy, yeah, no shit. Whoa. All right. And our special guest. You all might have seen him on In the Mornings with Joey C, Alpha Shot Lounge. Well, you know what? He was a co host on about every show that's ever was over on Catalano Network. But let's give the
Lord.
once
Yeah.
the former co host over at Catalan TV, Mr. Kahuna, the big Kahuna. What is going on, boss?
Glad to be here.
Oh, thanks for
Former
stopping in.
employee once again.
A
wow.
former employee, once again, we're going to
Good
get
to
into that. I know when I talked to you briefly there about Joey and stuff, I want to make sure that everything was off limits. And if you had anything and you, like the solid fellow that you are, said, no, you can ask me about anything.
I
And
really
there's
want to know about severance pay, your severance package, and whether there's any travel involved or long-term stocks, things like that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that settlement. I
See,
don't
I
know
see,
what we got
I
coming.
see, I see. That's fair.
We'll see. We'll
he,
see.
well, let me, I don't know. Yeah, it's obvious that we've been kind of a big fan of Joey C's in a different kind of way than most people. Kind of admire him from afar, you know what I'm saying? But I've got to tell you, it almost looks like things have gotten worse. His attitude's kind of getting shittier. I notice him going hard at Spider, and don't think that any time that he's dogging on Spider that he is, having that it's just play. I think that stuff is legit, and it's just him, his way of kind of bitching, like him saying, "Yeah, I'm going to take that money away if you guys continue to, talk up Spider or whatever."
Yeah, he
Have you
seems to have
noticed
a
it?
pretty tight leash on him.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Is that the only one that's going to be loyal to him? You think after all this time?
I think he sees the potential in Spider and he wants a cut of that money.
Right.
That's a good
My
point.
theory, just my theory.
Now, you said that Mississippi, and well, you know what? Let's before that, let's do this because I've got a lot of questions. Okay, going back, I know it's old news and stuff like that, but I think that because Joey is such a fast talker and everything, it's like the 3 card Monte game with him or the old shell game. It goes quick. There's a lot of moving parts in a lot of different directions with this fella. But I've been curious. Could you explain to me, please, the whole bit? And you know what I'm talking about, the trip when it was off to Atlantic City or whatever it was, when Spider and everybody. Okay, I mean, take me from the beginning of that because I never got. I don't think what the exact details were, or the story was, or how it was. I mean, How did it all start there, Kahuna? What was the game or the end game?
Well, that's the problem is there was no end game. I mean, I think he was just trying to get the viewers up, which that did.
Right.
Um, yeah, that it started with the whole Bean story, which you know,
That was a lie, correct?
what's that?
Or that was a story.
That was the story. Yes. And, we played it along for a while, leading up to Rochester, DabbleCon 2, and I don't know, Joey is just never available when he was supposed to be, and you know, I would have to wing it, and I'm not very good at doing that, obviously, and it all fell to shit. And we kind of patched it up. I mean, we apologized to each other before Rochester, and I had originally canceled my flight out there after everything fell apart, and then rebooked it again. So I went out there, and we made it through the whole DabbleCon 2, and on the way back to the airport, I had let him know that I was going to be taking 2 weeks off because I was so far behind in work with all the nonsense. And
Now, did one thing real quick? Did he actually borrow 200 from you though? Was that
no,
a real thing? No, none of that.
part of the
Okay.
bid. Part of the bid.
Okay.
No, he got upset with me on the way to the airport, and we were just about there, and he was just screaming in the car. And so I finally had to scream over the top of him to get a word in edgewise, and he didn't like that. So he told me he was going to kick me out on the freeway, and I told him kick me out.
Whoa.
I didn't give a shit.
Jesus.
I just wanted out of that fucking car.
Right. It's not like you wouldn't be able to come up with some transportation real quick because you got a
I could have walked to the airport from where
right.
we were. That wasn't a problem. We were getting to the airport plenty early. I'd have got there.
So he was upset about you taking 2 weeks off potentially.
Yeah, right after the whole bit fell apart,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted me to take full blame on it, which I said I would, but he wanted it done right now, right today, and I told him I had 2 weeks. I had commitments, and I think about a week in, he was throwing such a fit that I finally went on and admitted to the whole thing, and then he screamed at me and kicked me off. He bounced me. So that was pretty much the way that ended, but that's pretty old news. There's
Yeah.
a lot of,
Yeah. Well,
a lot of new shit now already.
yeah, there is. There sure is. What was your impression of like Spider when you met him? It seemed like a pretty decent kid.
Oh, Spider's great. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Shit,
about
yeah.
Mrs. C?
Mrs. C is good. She's good.
How is
I
Mrs.
don't know
C
how
and
she
Spider together? Is it magic?
Yeah, no, that's. I'm not gonna play along in that because it's not. I'll let you guys play your storylines. Spider is a good kid.
He seems to
He's
be
a
the
lot of
real
fun to
deal.
be around. When he opens up, he is a blast. But when he's
Yeah,
around
I
Joey,
noticed
he
you
doesn't
call
talk.
him that kid as well. We usually give Joey C. Just to be fair, we usually give him a bad time for calling Spider a kid or he's a good boy or any of that stuff.
Nah, he is a good kid.
No, he does give the kid vibe, but he seems like he's just he is what he is. There's no pretense there at all.
He's
Roachy.
he's like our Roachy.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Roachy, my man, what's going on?
Good morning, guys. Yeah, I apologies. I know you've been going live for 10 minutes. I ain't got a Scooby Doo what you guys are talking about. I
That's
assume.
all right.
Well, I assume you're talking about Christina's blown out rock pocket. Seeing that you got Kahuna on.
Well, we were kind of in that direction. I don't know if that was the exact topic, but yeah, we were in that neighborhood.
Fair
So
enough.
it's all good. What about okay now? So Christina and Spider come across as fairly decent people to you, or they could be, even with their back history. She's got her shit together somewhat, you think, relative to him.
She
What was
is
your
actually a very well educated person. I mean,
really?
she doesn't have well, she maybe could have done better in picking somebody to wed, but she is actually a pretty bright person.
So would you say that now most of their problems are because of Joey, him just not having his shit together? That their struggles, that really she does her part somewhat. I mean, she keeps the house clean and all that good shit.
Well, that's
Uh,
debatable.
Cupcake is in the chat. Yeah, he's been there. He knows.
So,
I think she is a very tidy person. She doesn't spend any time in Joey's little broadcast studio area. And
Right.
that sounds like just a shit and mess, man. But she won't touch that. He won't get rid of anything.
That's a, well, it's not because she's a good old lady. She's just afraid of catching a communicable disease.
Probably. Can't
hey,
argue. Can't argue.
forgive me, Honk. Allow me to hijack your show.
Please
So,
do.
so Kahuna, I've got to take umbrage of what you said there. She's a pretty bright person. Wasn't it Christina's idea to defraud the government by claiming
That's
that?
what he means by she's smart. She's a mastermind. Even
Well,
capabilities on high, baby.
she probably thought she could pull it off. No, but if you start, I don't want to say too much about where she worked, but she is very well educated
Jones.
in what she did for a living before Joey.
Does she have more than a high school education?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% certain.
Oh, fuck, this is glorious. Wait, sorry, Kahuna, you are aware that Christina was working at Papa John's for a while, right?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, she was, because, like,
Was she
getting
the
a job
manager,
at...
Rochi?
Sorry, quad say again?
Was she the manager?
No, I believe that she was only in charge of the tills, and maybe like she would take some money home, maybe $40 one
Skimming?
day, and Joey may have like accidentally spent that money, and that was the whole argument between the two of them that we heard in a VC one day. If you remember that, quad. But yeah.
Jesus, that's a new fucking thing. I never heard anything
Why are you
about
trying to
that.
get me in trouble? I don't want to be part of any crimes, not even if they were just in the Discord crime.
They do
No,
seem
no,
to fight on stream a lot more than they used to.
no.
I've noticed.
Yeah,
Also,
they do. Go
uh,
ahead, Roach.
sorry, I got distracted. Rachel Teehee joined Spurgtopia. Apparently, you are not banned, and you need to join that place right now. Sorry. Go
Because it's for families.
on. 100%.
For lovers too. Okay, well that kind of gets
right,
us
Rachel.
kind of up to where we're at today. So
Yeah, let's get to the flip flopping. Flip
let's
flopping.
get to the flip flop.
Yeah, I've got a little surprise about the flip flopping.
All right, go on.
I sent you something, Honk. Were you able to?
No, I wasn't able to do it, and I don't know what happened. I couldn't get. Hey, could he send you Quad? Could he send you a couple things on Twitter
Yeah,
real
go ahead,
quick?
send it to me.
Thank you.
Go about your business. I'll have to
All right.
get this taken
Oh
care of.
God, fucking 5 old guys on a show. Let's see if we can figure this out. Holy shit!
Yeah, I am an old fart. I fit right in here.
That's right.
Am I the young guy on this show?
So
The young gun.
Oh,
Probably.
stop it! Stop it! For crying out loud, the young
The
one.
young gun.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
so
get him to go buy beer. He'll have to show ID. For fuck's sake.
so Yingwei, I mentioned Spurtopia just now, sir. What's happened, man? I've not seen you around that place for a little while. What's going on?
I'm there.
Oh, you're
You
there.
used to be our Eggman, cuckoo, cuckoo, like the
That's
walrus.
only on
and
your
everything.
show. I'm the Eggman.
What happened? What happened?
I'm still there.
Hey, Yigwe, I just thought of something. What happened?
So I'm not going to
happened
send you the application part, but that picture that I sent you, Quad, that's going to be Cupcake's first T-shirt after he trademarked the word or the phrase flip flopper.
Oh shit.
You sent me a
Joe-
Cupcake did?
Joey
Wait a
C has
minute.
been talking about trademarking this for quite some time, and Cupcake went and did it yesterday.
Beautiful. Well played, Cupcake.
And that's going to be the first T-shirt that he's going to have made up that I sent you.
Joey steps
Goddamn
on another ray.
breaking news. Breaking news.
So, just to clarify, I'm hearing this right? So, American Cupcake decided to trademark the term flip floppers, but yet Joey has told his audience that he did this 2 weeks ago.
Yes,
I
sounds about right.
I don't think he did because
Well,
Cupcake submitted the application, and I mean that's going to be his phrase.
this is the bullshit of the Catalano.
Are you going to send it?
Yeah, it says it's uploading, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. I seen you type it in there, and then you said you sent it, and then I haven't got it.
Yeah,
yet.
no, it took a while to send to Honk too when I sent it to him.
God,
Yeah, I got it.
Your Wi-Fi is slow. Jesus.
Thanks, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ.
Brent
man.
Monkhouse does make a good point on Joey's side of the trademark issue. Is trademarks cost money, and so
Thank you very
therefore
much.
that probably didn't happen when Joey says it did.
Well, technically, though, Joey could have trademarked this, and obviously, Cupcake's waiting for like the confirmation, right? Because if if Joey's already trademarked this, I imagine Cupcake's going to get a email saying no, you're rejected. Like go fuck yourself. So there is still time for, I imagine,
Possibly.
Joey to be proven right. But I imagine, and making the assumption, as people have already said in the chat, this shit costs money, so there's no way Joey's going to pay money out of his pocket, right? We know that Joey doesn't like to pay Spider, for instance. That's why we're in this predicament we are in right now. Also, Kahuna, I must say, I think Joey did you dirty, by the way. Just because you were in somebody else's YouTube chat, he decided that you're now not worthy.
I was in there as a total fan. I was just kind of, I lurked for quite a while, and I saw a lot of people in there that I knew, and everybody was just having a good time in there. And I just went in and said hi, and then Joey came in and, told everybody that they were going to be blocked on his channel and told me I was fired right in the chat.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an interesting dynamic to watch that play out, by the way, because it was kind of funny to watch Joey Spurg out over the fact that somebody else happened to watch, another YouTube channel. Like, for example, it'd be like Quadfather getting annoyed that I actually watched the Shooting Network last week. Quad ain't gonna give a fuck what I'm watching.
I did get it in mind.
Yeah,
He was pissed.
Yeah, not okay with it.
Right,
I'm not okay that you're on Equal Show. There's a lot of things I take umbrage with, to be honest with you.
I think Joey C's
one of
HR department leaves a lot to be desired. The way they do things over there, it's not good.
See, I'm going to have Cupcake try and send you that picture because it's taken forever. Cupcake, if you can send that to
Cupcake, can you not be a boomer and help us out here, buddy?
Sam V is Sam is
Oh yeah.
observed that Mason in Portland has no wrench.
Yeah, he got his
true.
taken away too once again. It's
Oh, you
about
gotta
a
take it
He's
away.
he's had it back and taken away like 3 times in the last week.
That
Uh,
Mason is walking a very, very fine line with Joey with his canoodling with Quad.
we're not doing any
Canoodling.
noodling. What are you talking about? That's fucking
Yeah,
gross.
yeah.
Not like that, dude. Fuck
it's
that.
it's psychological canoodling. That's canoodling right there. Holy God in heaven, that's canoodling. It's psychological
There's
canoodling.
your fucking cannoli right there, pal.
Yes, it is a cannoli and a half right there. The bacteria that's passing between the two of them. Oh, Jesus.
Yum 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 yum. I love you, baby.
Think of the
All
bacteria that went
right.
between
Yeah,
those
that
two.
was, you get
Oh,
it
that
here,
was
bro.
close.
You get everything here, damn it.
Oh,
Almost puked.
Jesus.
Well, forgive me because I arrived late, but Honk, did you explain to the viewers why you were absent and why Joey was claiming victory? And I believe Joey used
Well,
the words, and I quote, "Even if
monkeypox.
you did do this live stream again, Joey's won because you never did a live stream when you had it scheduled 2 weeks ago."
Well, the good news for me, Joey had 2 live streams scheduled today, and he canceled both of them.
Interesting.
So he had one this morning for the Bedabbler show. He
Yep.
canceled that, and then he had another one that he was doing tonight, and pulled the plug on that. So Honk wins again, 2-1. One being better, lower. It's like golf.
He,
You
Lower
ready
he
for
only had
some lure?
he only had one morning show this week, and he slept through that too.
Yeah, he was late for the fucking thing.
Eco Pineapple.
No, he
Look
never
at
showed.
this. Look at this. Kahuna, I've asked TCN to set up a GoFundMe for you, pal. Eco Pineapple.
Hey, I appreciate that pineapple. He's a good
There.
Thanks for
pineapple.
tuning in,
He's a good
Pineapple.
egg.
Thanks for tuning
Pineapple.
That's
in. He's a
back there,
damn
by the
good
way.
egg.
He watches out for victims.
I see that. That's amazing.
So the money shot on that was just that right there. He got pissed off and livid because you're on some other channel and he was offended by it.
Big trouble.
Yeah, I was just in there supporting everybody, supporting Joey. Basically, it's a fan channel. Everybody's in there supporting Joey. I was just in there doing the same.
Honk, is it true you were having a prostate examination? Because this is true. If it is, it's not your fault the show was canceled. It's got
The
some
good news
big ass-
is the good news is it might have been a prostate exam. I'm not gonna, but I just poop in a box now. They just make me poop in a box. I don't even got to get nothing touched.
and
Real nice.
Honk
he's
gets
got
a
it-
prostate exam, and he's the only one in the room.
he's pooping in a box and he's got a new roommate.
Thank
It's,
you.
it's
Yeah.
weird that he gets a prostate exam and then gets 5-second opinions after that first one.
5 second and a case
From the
of
same guy.
monkeypox.
That's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
5-second opinions from the same doctor.
Well, he has 5 fingers.
That's true. And a very curious mind.
That's a good one.
On
Sorry,
the examination hand, there's 5 fucking fingers, pal.
Sorry,
You
this
see
is
that back there, right?
yeah. I
What's
was just
that?
saying that.
You
Oh,
see
okay.
that shit back there
Yeah,
for a
Honk,
while,
do
right?
you want to bring that up?
Yep, there we go. Let me highlight it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
There was another one that's
This-
better than that even.
Yeah. So what's interesting there is I'm wondering what the price on this shirt would be. I don't know. What do you reckon, Yingli? About $17? What do you reckon?
Oh. No more than that. Yeah,
No more than
that's some
$17.
shirt.
Those are
Yeah.
going to sell like hotcakes.
I
If
mean,
he can get that all done before Hackamania,
If
Yeah.
you can
man,
work
he's going to sell a lot of fucking shirts.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, he's going? Cool.
I asked Cupcake a while ago and he said no, but maybe that'll change. I don't know.
that fake
But
velour.
that.
Quad is going and Mason is going, and I bet you anything, those two would have shirts. I'm getting one. So
Flip flop.
I'd noticed that fucking button is about to explode on that shirt.
Yes.
That's
It
the
seemed
funny.
like he was straining the sewing work, the needle work on that.
So, yeah. So
Go ahead.
Yingli, I did notice that you're wearing a quite fashionable shirt currently
Yes.
at the moment, right?
Yes.
How much did that shirt cost you, sir?
I have no idea. I bought it today. I bought a bunch of clothes today. I don't remember what it cost, but there. Look at there's a bright and
That's the one.
yeah.
That's the
That's
one
the
I
money
want right
shot.
there.
That is the money shot right there, boys. If that don't say mass confusion, I don't know what the fuck.
Is my team leading? Is my team losing? Where am I?
Jesus Christ. Mason in Portland. Now, come on now, buddy.
That's like waking up and finding you're at a hot dog eating tournament. What the fuck is going on?
So what I find fascinating about that image is that looks like Joey has just farted and then kind of realised that maybe it was louder than he expected.
Or a little wetter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it
Just
woke him
looking
up. The fart woke him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know
I
how
gotta
babies
I gotta
wake up.
confess, I was just behind him in that picture when they took that.
All right. So you can confirm, Kahuna, that Joey did stink of shit when he when that
No,
image.
it didn't make it to me.
Oh,
Might have been I might have been downwind or
So how was he
upwind.
received from all the people there at the thing? How was he received?
Oh, there was a lot of people went up to him, said hi, and yeah, no, he was kind of a star there, really.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
He's
well,
got-
this one was TSN, so it was like Carl and the Shuli Network and all of that.
Yep.
But the opposite seemed to be the case when he went to Hackamania with the Melton crew, because those people do not seem to like him at all. But whatever, he seemed well received from what I saw at DabbleCon 2.
Yeah, no, there was no problems there at all
This,
till we were headed to the airport.
Well, they
Crew
only
Jones wants to know if I am Japanese, and indeed I am. And just to further stop the show in its tracks, Baker Boy wants to know if I have Downs, and of course, yes, I am profoundly Downs.
Which though that goes with the whole Asian eye thing with the
That's
Japanese.
right. That's right. And I can also stick my tongue out and touch my webcam right now if I want to focus it. So
Oh,
Downs isn't all
wow.
bad.
That boy's retard strong, I can tell.
Well, yeah. I can knock over a Volkswagen if I really want to.
Yeah.
Yingli, I believe this parrot behind me had Down syndrome.
Yes,
You can't tell.
I'm not
It's kind
talking
of
to
a
you
bit
about
flat
that.
right now.
I'm not even looking at that. So thank you. That's appreciate it. Great job.
You've seen it before. I sent it to you in a DM.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Right.
great job,
So
great job.
what's the plans for the future with you there, Kahuna? I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe that the relationship between you and Joey is there's no repair for it now.
Well, I
felt
thought
too
that last time, but that it took 6 months to get past it.
Right.
last time.
And he kind of gradually did it. First, he had doing a show just with them, and then he was on stage with you again.
Actually, we actually kind of patched it up. Probably 4 weeks after it all blew up. But I'm not one to really forgive and forget.
I hear you.
Yeah, I just I felt like I was done wrong, and he had the same feeling. I mean, he felt that way too. But I just decided I'd just move on for a while. But now my work season is starting up here pretty soon, and I'm probably just going to focus on that because I got really behind last year. All that fucking Dabbleverse shit.
Yeah. Are you farming? Is that what you do? A little bit of farming and stuff?
Close, yeah. I do
Yeah.
spraying.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good money back there in the Midwest and stuff. They keep you busy.
So forgive me if I'm wrong here, Kahuna, partly because I'm on flu meds. I'm like second guessing everything I'm thinking. But I believe Joey said that you and him had an argument in the car.
Yeah, I covered that already.
Oh, you did? All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that was on the way to the airport.
Not working.
He almost kicked me out on the freeway, and I told him let me out. I told him pull that fucking car over and let me out. I wanted
he
out of
wanting
that
to
car
fight
so
you?
bad. What's that?
Was he acting like he was wanting to box?
Well, he was driving, so I was
Yeah.
sitting right behind him.
Oh, you clobbered him right in the back of his head and killed you all.
No,
Yeah, that's the only downside to doing that. You're
no,
dead too.
I
How about? I mean, in reality, like you've hung out with him a few times, but like, is he aggressive, like physically? Like, is he a hands-on, aggressive, like in your face guy, or is that all just a screen act?
that was the only time I was ever with him physically, and he lost his temper. Otherwise, it's all been on the internet. That was the only time I was ever with him in person. So I don't
the
know.
only person
I
I've
don't
seen him get.
I don't
like,
think he gets physically aggressive, but he talks like he does.
Yeah, like the only person it seems like he does get really aggressive with in person is Mrs. C. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
And she
think she
probably
kick
can
his
look at
ass, to be honest.
Yeah, I do
It
too.
does seem that way. We've said that many times on this show. It's like, yeah, every time something happens where it takes someone with some balls, he seems to have Mrs. C out in front of the situation, and he's in the back every time.
Every time.
Whether it's Stuttering John's house, it's the black guys at the bus stop, it's
Chico Black.
the Chico Black. Like every single time, it's Mrs. C up front, ready to go.
I found a picture of Ingwe in his youth. So
Yes,
if you had any
yes, that's one of
questions-
my baby shots. I don't know who had to put all those words around it, but yeah. Dad used to have to put a pork chop around my neck. Oh, fuck it.
to get the dogs to play with you.
Right? Yes. Detroit by Dark says, Quad, you can take Joey, and I'm not kidding. So, Detroit.
I don't want to take him anywhere.
Yeah, well, you can put him right in your lap and take him all over Las
He's
Vegas.
a lap dog, damn it.
Yeah, he could be your Las Opso.
I'm allergic to velour.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive them.
yeah, that's it.
You
if
would
you're
not
allergic to
survive.
velour, just stay right away from Joey because that will make you sick.
He is fucking proud of those ridiculous fucking onesies or whatever the hell they are.
He got him from the Fatso. Shit, what was that? Al Sharpton collection from 1978. Back before
Only at
Sharpton had
Kmart.
his stomach staple.
They look used too. They do look
they were
used.
from Sharpton. All of his
What gave it away? The
pre-stomach
white
stapler.
semen stain on the pants.
Yeah,
I heard him talking one day when he was ordering a new suit, and it was like $39 for the whole top and bottom.
Oh my god!
So
That
yeah,
tracks.
I think I spent more on underwear than that.
they all
Oh,
smell like
shit.
chicken gravy.
Take it this way: you don't want to have a naked flame near Joey C when he's wearing one of those.
No, Joey C. It's a good thing he doesn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned smoking, right? So in recent months, we've realised that Christina started smoking again. Now, Kahuna, you've never
That
actually been.
Christina in that
That's
picture.
Yes.
Christina. Yeah, remember the
was
flood
after-
that they went through? There's a picture of Christina and two of her friends.
She said they played cards a lot.
It must be one of the doors that was in the house.
Yeah, that was one of the doors. Yeah, that was a bad picture. Bad picture.
I
Sorry,
thought that was
everybody.
the air mattress that her and Spider shared.
Yeah, she
When
said
it
they
came
played
down to
cards
it.
for the 3 days they were out to sea. That was her.
Here's Johnny Crutches getting friendly with the Invisible Man. I don't know.
Jesus.
One day he's gonna lose it. I can
Yeah.
see it coming. He's
Yeah,
just
he
gonna
almost
throw
lost it in that picture. You see that? It almost slipped right out of his hand.
I thought Johnny was doing his best impersonation of Aaron Emmol at the Vacadas.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he does his.
Maybe
Yeah,
he was there.
Lately, he's been
Here's
doing that.
Joey
a lot.
C. when he found out his second and third children were actually not his children.
By the way, that picture was taken in 2012. By the way, it's just a Joey slow return.
Wow.
That's why he still had a brick
What a
middle.
fucking. He was a handsome son of a
He
bitch.
was a
boy.
strapping young man back then.
How old
Jock
did you say he
trapping
was?
young man. Am I right?
Oh, my bad. My bad.
That's his shampoo.
Hey, Kahuna, around here we like to do this thing called the death pool. Are you familiar with it?
I am familiar with what a death pool is. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, we do one of them
We'll
goddamn
like
death
that then.
pools around here. Some of the people out of the Dabbleverse, we like to give them odds each week. or when I'm showing up. But yeah, anyhow, you get the
I was
gist
going
of
to say,
it.
up until yesterday, you'd have been top on my list.
Yeah, I think
Well, back me too. I'm glad yeah.
14
Anyhow,
people died since the last time we did a show, Hawk. So we might have to get
we're
the list.
that's what happened to most of our fans, man. They all died. But we like to do this death pool thing. Would you like to join us on it?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to get this set up. You guys can all go ahead and talk amongst yourself if you like.
Hey, Honk, don't forget to play the music.
Oh, yes. I'm going to get the music for Sam V. He always puts in a special request for that. Okay. Here we go. So can you hear me all right over the music? Anyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me find the damn pictures real quick. I'm looking for.
So to
All
clarify,
right.
Honk, somebody on this list almost actually won this whole entire thing.
Okay.
We almost had a
So
winner.
but check it out. You know what sucks? I thought that he was gone, and so I didn't put him on the list no more. I thought we had a payout on him. But the son of a bitch come back from the grave again. So he's not on this week's list, and I did a condensed version.
He is good. That fucker just keeps going to the edge, almost falling off, and then coming back up again. It's very good.
But one thing you'll notice, it's kind of unique. I think that there's something in the water over there at Catalano TV, because three of the people from Catalano TV made this shorter condensed list. They're on there, so there's some. And then, what a segue!
I beat
What a
it.
segue. Well, I don't think this one's going to be diabetes. But look, the biggest long shot on the board, Spider Alamar, 40-1. We've already said that growing up in the mean streets of Maryland is a dangerous thing for any young black man, even if you're a 31-year-old black man.
Absolutely.
Right,
Especially if you're on a scooter.
Exactly. But yeah, this here is it's sad because he does look like he's like 17, man. I hate to see him go. But at 40-1, you could break the bank with a decent little wager on him.
Yes.
What's
And
it?
you know,
He's not going anywhere.
If he's in the mean streets of Balmer, anything could happen. A straight bullet bouncing off a brick wall, you don't know. So that could be a big payout.
Yeah, listen, people might think this is a long shot, but if you watch any of In the Web with Spider, you'll realise that Spider is a gambling man, so maybe he might fall very quickly into owing somebody a debt, and who knows?
That's a good point.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
He
Rolling
takes all them
craps in the
parlays.
fucking alley. Yes.
If Joey's
Well,
actually taking
speaking
all
of
of his super
trouble-
chats, he's not going to have any money to pay those gambling debts.
Second biggest long shot on the board this week at 12-1. Anyone who's fucked Dirty Dailish. Why this is such a good bet? You're talking to 200 or 300 people you could have potentially.
That's right.
Okay.
And this spreads those odds out and makes it a really, really, really interesting possible payout.
God damn, I thought you got lost there for a second there anyway.
No, just a little bit. Just a tiny.
Why is that, Honk? Is that because somebody posted an egg emoji in the chat and he just suddenly...
No, I'm trying to find. There we
No.
go. I was trying to find it.
Eggy shark.
Okay, here, the next one. Oh, here's a fan favorite for everybody. The extremely gay Dr. Chow. 11-1.
I don't know anything about this dude. So do we know whether he's healthy? If he's gay, he's probably on the.
Actually, he's got a bad back. He has to have special chairs because he's got something like alphinitis. Remember the elephant man had how he had a
I used to
crooked
love that
fucking
kid.
spine?
Oh, no, that was Galifianakis. Never mind.
Well, him too. But yeah,
It does sound like a disease.
Yeah.
He's diseased. He's fucked off. Not to mention, he's a little busty ass worm that just about everybody can't stand. You hear me, Chow?
So, also Yingli, to answer your question, so I believe he actually buys similar sort of shirts that you do, sir. So, like,
That's
watch
son of
out.
a bitch. He's dead soon. He's gonna die soon. Plus, he's got elephant heads. Apparently.
Might
Next
wanna
up
throw
on this
the
list,
estate.
7-1 for Stevie fucking Scooby Dooby Loo. Where are you? Yeah, this guy is one Kenyatta away from buying the ranch, as they say in the mafia.
Oh, he's Kenyatta.
That's right. And handling fentanyl is not safe business.
No,
man. I'll tell you what.
that is not good
You-
for
You
hanging
gotta
on the
mix
dead.
that fentanyl just right with the heroin that you sell. I mean, it's got to be just right.
You wake up one morning dead.
All right. Who do we got next now on this fucking list? Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know this guy made this week. He's been getting seen a lot now. He's showing up in the Dabbleverse a little bit more, slowly. But
Oh,
he's
hey,
getting
our
that
good buddy.
Yes.
Murph,
Yeah,
5-1.
we know he's not going to die on Quad Show.
No, he'll never die on quad. So.
Dude has almost died twice on stream already.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Well, he got wamboozled last time he was on BYB. It was rough.
Nah, he knew the whole time. He knew what was coming.
Are you
He's
sure about
being
that?
Shifty. Oh yeah. He could tell we were being shifty and weird. It was obvious, right, guys?
Yeah, well, it must have been obvious to everybody but me.
And I've apologized since that happened. I mean, just ask him. He'll tell you I apologize.
He seems to be holding a grudge.
Nah,
Yeah.
he didn't even care at all. He knew it was going to happen, so it didn't matter.
Does he still get so messed up like he used to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those,
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
those what do
Yeah.
they call them? Dab strokes? That just scares
Yeah,
the shit out of
dab
me whenever he does that.
Yeah,
It
it's
seems
real
like one of these
normal.
guys is
Everybody
not
has
coming
them.
back.
Real normal. Everybody get. No, we don't, you dumb shit. Well, next up, though, is a guy who. Liam, 7-2. I don't like Liam. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't like him. I'm putting a lot of money on this fat fuck to buy the ranch this week. Okay, that's how much I like him.
Yeah.
Honk, I have a question for you, sir.
Yes.
Has there been any image that you can get of Liam that doesn't involve a Dorito bag?
No.
Is that what that is? The fuck it is, too, isn't it?
Yep.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
It's strange that, right?
Well, that should move him right up the list if he's pounding Doritos all day, every day.
You know, the one clip that I've ever seen of his was on Quad Show, and he was eating Doritos. Fuck.
He does on
Really
every
goes on
stream.
he's eating something. If it ain't fucking dick.
Well, look at here. Joey C, 3-1. That body right there screams fucking cardiac
Yeah,
arrest.
yeah.
Man, check that out.
His gut is almost pulling his heart out of its socket right there.
He's already had,
Ooh.
what, two heart attacks or something like that?
Quad gave him one last year, I think, if I remember.
And a
Quad
coma.
did.
One heart attack and a coma I gave him.
Well,
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I-
Hey, you should get a T-shirt made up too.
Yeah.
No shit.
So
I almost killed Joey C.
Yeah.
So I got to
It's
say this real
defibrillator.
quick. Well, first off, I can't believe that I'm the person that's going to defend Joey C here in this situation. One, Joey faked that coma. Sorry, Quad. I know you don't like the idea that.
Not true, not true.
You faked that shit. And second of all, you can't claim that Joey's had 2 heart attacks because Joey's not actually proved any evidence of said heart attack. Right? He's not shown
So,
any medical
you need-
record saying that he.
You need to get the medical
Right.
records.
Yeah, no, he hasn't shown you any of this. We just got to take his word for it, right? So, yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, I don't want to defend Joey. Okay.
I'm sure his word is good, isn't it?
Well, it's a convicted liar, Kahuna. So, like, yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
damn, that's right.
3-1. Okay, who's our next fucking guy here? Holy shit. Yeah, it's almost starting to be like, how's this fucker even still here? Okay,
Wow.
I must make a correction here. We got Bobby
Oh,
Nick at
Bobby
5-2.
Nick.
He's
Okay,
a
guys,
pitbull
check it
now.
out. Bobby came up back high on this list. Remember, I told you I counted cigarettes. He smoked 18 of them fuckers in a 2.5 hour time frame. You're looking at 5 packs of cigarettes a day. He jumped down. One time I counted was 16 cigarettes in that same time frame. And then I just caught him yesterday, and he was up to 20 cigarettes for 2 hours. So,
Jesus.
I mean, guys, you can't live off of fucking chain smoking menthol cigarettes and eating SpaghettiOs.
Hey, Honk, can you do me a favor? Can you just take that down real quick?
Yeah.
Bobby Nick is a steam engine. I think he's got a whole closet full of cartons.
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine, and no matter what state he's in. I mean, some states have very low taxes on cigarettes, but no matter what state, that's a fucking expensive habit, man.
That dude never misses a show. Never.
I will say this. Making 20 cigarettes in 2 hours is not an issue. Leave Bobby Nick alone. He's going to live forever.
Yeah, that's right. You're proving that cigarette smoking doesn't hurt you. So.
Fuck.
You guys should do commercials for cigarettes.
It was
I don't think technically I'm allowed to do that over here. I don't know what it's like in the States. But...
Oh, shit, yeah, they'll let you do it here.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Oh, wow. Flunky Bronco says Bobby Nick leaves his house once every 3 friggin' months.
No, he don't.
Ooh.
No, he don't.
If that's
He
the case,
never
you have a
leaves.
truckload full of. Well, I guess you did get deliveries.
He's agoraphobic.
That's fun.
No, he does not like to leave the house. Maybe for a doctor's appointment, that's about it.
Scared of the outside, literally. He is agoraphobic.
All right. At 2-1, here's a son of a bitch that could go at any time too. Johnny fucking Crutches. I'm surprised he's still alive, really. After all this time, I mean, you're not going to win a bunch of money if you bet on him, but it's almost a guaranteed win.
What is his physical or mental ailments?
Death.
I mean, what is he supposed to have? Some
He's got
disease?
retarded legs and retarded arms. And
You
In that.
saying
Yeah,
retarded
crutches.
legs.
Doesn't he have MS or something? Some shit like
Yeah, I
that?
was going to say, I think Kuhn is of a generation where MS is a made-up thing. They're just lazy bastards, right, Kuhn?
Kahuna is of the generation where he could have fucking caught polo. Okay.
Yeah,
Polio, yeah.
and scurvy.
Oh, Polo,
Polio.
the game.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, him
play
too.
the pool.
You don't want to catch that.
I know several people with scurvy.
But
Right.
you mean that,
Uh,
sorry,
we
Quad, do
tease
you mean that
Golos.
game that could be played while you're riding a horse? You know, like Rachel?
Maggie.
Okay, yeah.
You could be riding Rachel, even. Nothing. Okay. Back to the drum.
I forgot this guy. Ski Mask. 3-1. This is an old buddy of Ingway's here. But yeah, I don't know a whole bunch about him other than that he's going to drink himself to death, I think, is what I've been told by
I thought he was
everybody.
going to jail.
we should be so lucky.
Yes, jail time.
He went
huh?
to jail for like 3 hours and he's good. Good to go.
Really?
Yeah, that came and went.
Black tongue and all. All right.
I kill him if nothing else does.
And at the top spot this week, the third of the Joey C Network, Lou the God, also known as Lou the Monster, Even Money. Okay, we got Lou pretty upset because I said, or one of us said that he weighed about 600 pounds. That set off the Catalano clan like something fierce. And Lou actually weighed himself, though, and took a picture of it. So 365 pounds.
No, it said one at a time.
I'm calling
please.
bullshit. Yeah. I think he only had 1 foot standing on that goddamn thing
Yeah,
while he was doing
one at a
the
time.
picture. I'm saying he's at least 400. At least.
Yeah, I've only ever seen one picture of him from about the knees up, and I would say that's probably a close guess. He did say that he's been losing weight though. He claims that he lost 25 pounds last month. So if that's true, he's moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody give them credit if they're doing the right thing. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Lou the Blob. Good job. Keep losing that weight, you fat piece of shit.
So seeing we're talking about Jack the Tripper there, just mentioned the fact that it was YouTube's payday today. Kuna, have you noticed there's been a pattern with Joey around about payday YouTube? Have you noticed that by any chance? I don't know whether you-
Pattern. He's got so many patterns. You're gonna have to narrow it down.
Oh, okay, because it's noticed recently that every YouTube payday, Joey suddenly becomes ill or is late to a show. Almost
Yeah.
Joey stays up that night. You know,
He stays up every night. He cannot get himself on a sleep schedule. It's ridiculous.
Maybe you should quit doing so much meth.
To have no commitment to your live streams. That's terrible, man. I can't even think of it. Look at Quad, man. How many shows have you missed in like 3 years?
Scared me.
Huh?
well, actually,
Not a one.
Very few.
You're
Very
You're a fucking machine.
The machine. That's right, motherfuckers.
Kuna, I think you're getting Quad mixed up. He's not RoboCop, sir. He's just a guy in a wheelchair.
It's just a wheelchair.
He's always on.
Wheelchair guy. He's wheelchair guy.
He's always on.
I'm up for any robotics they want to add to me, though. $6 million man, etc. I will be your guinea pig. Let's do this. Make it happen.
Nice. You guys want to go over some of the shows that we hate?
How much? Let's ask Kahuna. How much meth does Joey use on a nightly basis, and is it a lot?
Well, I've never. When we went to Rochester, we were all supposed to stay in one room, and I said, "Fuck that." Originally, I was supposed to fly to Tampa and ride with them in the car,
Like Spider did or whatever.
It's like Spider did. Yes, I said, "There's no fucking way. That car's gonna smell like farts the whole way. He's gonna be yapping 24/7. I guarantee you, he talks in his sleep." There is no way I was getting in that car or staying in that hotel. I got my own hotel. No way. I wasn't getting in that car.
I'd stay.
Well, even worse, the car would smell worse than farts. It might smell like Mississippi.
Funky, real quick, guys.
Joey C's gonna have a smell that trumps anything. Guaranteed.
Oh, Funky Bronco says, Honk, who did you say was kept off the list? That would have been Kaz. Because we thought the boy did die. We hadn't seen him for a damn 2 weeks, and so we thought he passed away, somewhere in Peterborough, or wherever the hell that's at. And yeah, so he was kept off the list this week because we thought he already did.
So to clarify there, Kuna, when you went to DabbleCon,
Thank you.
with Joey, you got your own hotel room, and
Yes.
you had to convince Christina to stay in the same hotel room as Joey. Is that right? Is that what I'm led to believe?
I did not have to convince her. No.
Oh, okay.
You just had to say like, shoo, go away, go home.
You said I don't have $20. Leave me alone. Yeah, fair enough.
No.
So so I asked about meth and how much meth does he do, and then you started to say when we went to Rochester.
Okay. Okay.
About hotel. Let's go
I'll
there.
finish that thought. When we went to Rochester, I did not witness anything, and that was the only time that I have ever been with them in person. So what goes on in Tampa, I cannot vouch for. But
Yeah, that's good of you to cover up the fact that he does meth. Whatever, man. That's admirable of you.
I report it as I
Keep
see
his
it.
secrets.
Mason in Portland says Joey says the pineapple and Rochi's name in his sleep. So it's a little bit more to back up you talking about him talking in his sleep.
I do not doubt that at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at this moment, to be honest, if that happened. Also, the other question that I got for you, Kahuna, how light was Spider Anima when, and in Joey's words, when you decided to physically assault him, pick him up, and launch him
I got a little pissed at Joey for using the word assault. That was Spider and I get along really well, or we did up until a couple days ago. No. Even that was all planned out. we wanted to get Joey was live streaming, and we were supposed to be going to breakfast, and he would not get off the fucking computer. So I told Spider, I said, should we just do some WWE shit behind Joey's back? And so he goes, yeah. I said, how about I throw you into that bed over there? He goes, okay. So I grabbed a handful of shirt on his back and his belt, and it was like throwing a paper airplane. I mean, he just flew. There was nothing to it. That dude flies,
I
man.
don't imagine. Yeah, he'd probably, if you put his arms out, he'd probably go right out the window.
Just like Eric the Midget, I'd love to tie balloons to that dude and just see how far he'd go.
So to clarify, Kahuna, you said you picked up Spider, and he kind of flew like a spider monkey. Is that what you said?
No, he flew like a paper airplane.
Spider Monkey.
He flew like the monkeys in the Wizard of Oz for.
Fly
No,
monkey.
I don't know how he puts up with that shit. Joey's using monkey and all that shit, talking to him, and it's like he just takes it. I don't know. I find that a little offensive.
Well,
Baker Boy wants to know why I'm not on the list. I think we were trying to keep it balanced and not fuck the whole thing.
He paid me off. Okay,
plus
it
there
was
was
strictly a
money
payoff.
transfer.
He
Yeah.
just he cannot see himself there, and he's like, yeah, "Here's a 20.
I'm not
Boom,
dying.
done deal.
Yeah.
You can buy yourself off the list, you know."
Fair to
Hey,
buy.
All right.
Yingli, it's interesting that you bring up Baker Boy there, because wouldn't Baker Boy have to use some eggs in order to make some products? Right?
Ooh, that's
I would
reaching for the
imagine.
low
I
fruit.
mean, I don't know how you bake without eggs, but what's the point? What's your point?
Oh, sorry. Was that a sore subject to bring up eggs? Sorry.
No, not at all.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe it was just a bad joke. Goddamn it, Rochi. I don't know.
Christ.
But
Could've been.
Wait, Honk. Like, I
There's no-
never say any bad jokes. You've heard
As
me,
Baker
right?
Boy,
Yeah,
as
you're
Baker
right.
Boy
You
was
got a
saying,
good point.
Baker
Good
Boy
point.
said there's no need to get all scrambled over it.
Ooh.
All right. So I want to talk about some of the shitty shows that are in the Dabbleverse besides ours. Let's. Here's one that I you know what? I enjoy watching it for, I don't know, whatever reasons. But yeah, it's pretty crappy. All it is, well, let me put it up here. Nice enough people, okay. Nice enough, sure thing. But man, all it is poor Spider trying to pronounce words, and then Mr. C fighting with Joey C.
Oh, I think I've
It's
seen this
just-
before enough.
Oh, you've seen this one before.
I think it's an interesting dynamic, right? That image that you've got up there, Honk. That Christina would choose to have Spider as a background, calling him Mr. Big Shot, and then therefore she's actually sitting on his lap.
Is there a reason she doesn't call him Mr. Little Shot?
Makes you wonder, right?
Ooh, good point. This next show I don't like the people, and the show sucks, and it is fucking old like nobody's business. It's just so wore out. The Ray Vito show. All you
I
get
don't
is a
watch
bunch
gay
of.
porn, so I don't watch this show.
All right, thank you, Quad. This, yes.
Sorry, Honk, to cut you off.
No.
I second what Quad's saying. Thankfully, I can say I've never watched a single episode of the Ray DeVito show for two reasons. One, it has the fat lesbian Chad Zumock on it, and two,
Yes.
it has that useless bastard Dr. Chow on there too.
Yes, that's two good reasons. Did you notice here they got Planet Fitness up here, really trying to put in race? You know, this bit is old. The Ray DeVito fucking Franklin Sheckler shit is old. Speaking of Franklin Sheckler, he hasn't been out in quite a while now.
Yeah, he got his cease and desist finally from Nick Ricada, which is Ray DeVito's lawyer, of course.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
aware of that.
Oh, God, I told Ray I wasn't going to repeat that. So I'm
Oopsies.
sorry, Ray. Sorry.
Well, we'll back it up. We'll erase this part
Damn
of
it.
the show. No
Yeah,
problem.
can you guys cut that part out?
Nope.
Cut that part out.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah, we'll do it after the show.
Do it in post.
Yeah.
Ray DeVito show, we can all agree on that this is not real good stuff. The next show that I just can't stand,
Jesus Christ.
Johnny
We're actually gonna watch
Crutches.
him expire right on the.
Just kidding.
Oh,
LLC.
Just kidding, LLC. And I mean, it's depressing. We're talking about a fella who
Ain't long for this world. What do you think about the whole edition on Wednesdays? He's got his Digger 420, his old lady now. She's on the show.
what country is she in?
Canada.
Yeah, that's gonna go over real well. That relationship. It's what
Who's
he
old
needs.
lady?
Johnny Crutches.
Johnny Crutches has got a lady now. She streams with him on Wednesdays.
Oh, on Aaron's channel?
No, on on Johnny's.
Oh, I didn't know he had his own.
Hence why he made it into the shitty podcast portion of the show.
Right.
That works so well for Aaron. I suppose he's going to try it.
Okay, so that's the thing about Johnny's channel is he gets like 20, 30 people watching, and if he wasn't on Steel Toe and then went and did his show, I have a feeling nobody would be watching that shit.
Damn.
Hey, Hunk,
All
have you
right.
got any other shitty shows that you don't like, sir? Sorry.
Yeah, I got one more here. I thought, here it is. Joey C and Lou in the evening. Okay, yeah.
Which one's worse, morning or evening?
Ingwe, what do you think?
I don't ever get to see the evening one. I don't probably morning. Nothing worse than Joey cranky. At least in the evening, he's kind of got some life and vitality. I say morning's worse.
Well,
Go ahead.
Have you guys heard of the new channel dedicated to Joey?
That's a
yeah.
dream.
Yeah, it's the Catalano Network.
oh no, sorry, Coon. I thought you were talking about the Throat Goat Network. I heard that's come up now. Apparently, Joey's quite proud of that one. Quite. That was a joke I stole from you. Thank you.
The baby throat goat even. Back in
No,
the
but
good old
everybody that
days.
gets kicked out of his channel or banned out of his chat or fired, in my case, they all go hang out on that TCN network, and it's kind of like a Joey fan channel. Everybody that can't go be a fan at Catalano TV can still be a fan over at Catalano Network. So they'll snipe Joey's show so that we can watch it and still chat. Nobody gets banned over there. There's nothing bad can happen. It's a real good place to everybody just gets together and has a good time.
It's a good place for Joey to go and argue with his own show too. It's awesome to watch that.
He's been in there and he didn't get banned. So
As a renowned Rocco ball washer that I am, I have to say thank you, Rocco, for setting up that network and a safe place for all the people that get banned in Joey C's chat. And also, I have to say this, Joey, is pretty embarrassing, right? When your rival channel that's sniping you gets more live viewers than you currently at a time. That's pretty fucking embarrassing, right? Which proves again that Joey, banning people in your chat is not a good idea. You're just going to run people off.
yeah, their very first snipe show, I think they pulled in. It was equal to or more than what Joey had, and Joey's numbers were really low because everybody was fucking banned, and we were all in the other on the other channel.
It's kind of ingenious. It's really fucking funny. It's great.
Me and Yingwei there, we checked it out there at the end of our show on Friday night, and I had just happened to watch one of the snipe streams, and it was at the exact moment that Joey and Lou on their own show were looking at the chat in the snipe stream.
Lou follows it all the whole show.
So they said, yeah, but they were like, "Oh, you lost your." I forget who he was talking to. It might have been you, but he was like, oh, I'm taking away your wrench or whatever because he saw who was
Mason,
Yeah.
Mason, Vito, and Chad Boozmock are constantly getting their wrenches taken away, and
It was
then I don't know if
Clearwater Chad. It was
if he
Clearwater
regrets
Chad.
it or what.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
then
yeah.
again,
That's who it was. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, did you see this Aggie Shark here? He's quoting this band called Exodus. Okay, this is from one of their songs. This line. Just so you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
There you go. This
I don't think
Eggy Shark is onto something here. I didn't know that
I like
Exodus sang about
but
Yingling.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Exodus. Lord dies. Yeah, ask him. I forget the name of the tune right now, but
Oh, I thought you were talking about that.
no. I think that's the Cranberries, that part of it. But the part where it says Ingwe cries, friendship die.
Cranberries, though. I like it.
It's an Exodus Cranberries
Mix, mash.
Crossover. A
Yeah,
mash.
it's a mash.
I think they
It's
call
an
those
extra mashup. Fucking death metal meets a
collaboration
dead
with
girl.
each other. They're
Yeah.
going on tour.
Metal
Oh,
versus
that's
metal
great.
in the mix. Aren't they mixed? Yeah, they are. All right. So I got some
It
clips.
bet you weren't expecting that, Eggy Shark.
I got some clips. Would you guys like to watch them? They're from a couple of Joey's shows. This morning show.
I got a gun. Let's
or
go.
yesterday. All right.
Shit.
Let's see here. Let me cut the music now. I think that's enough. All
Yeah.
right, great.
There was music playing. What?
it's only in
I
your
got
head
used to
there.
it after
Hon.
a while.
What's that?
It
I think it's
ended
only in your head. There's no
following it up.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my
Yeah,
white noise machine and just go to bed to it tonight.
Nice. Gosh, what a rough fucking crowd, man. Okay. Okay, share media. Oh no. You're kidding me, right? Share screen. Okay, there we go. All righty.
Humor's so dry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like asking for divorce and because something's dry. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. He's
dried up.
Baker Boy had a bunch of bangers in a row, and now I think he's blown his load. My humor's so dry. The yoke filed for divorce. He's on eggs, but he didn't set that one up very well. He was almost there.
Okay, you know, it's been so long since I've done this that yeah, I've forgotten how to do it.
There you go. That's okay. That's better.
Uh-oh. I
that's how you
booted
do it,
quad
right?
father.
That works, right? Jesus Christ.
Enough of his shit, huh?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You know, if you can't make this video play, somebody's going to pay for it.
Well, I don't know where the hell quad father is. Did I boot him off?
Well, Honk, what I suggest is if you can't get the video up, it's calling.
I got it. I got it.
He's got it.
I've got it. Yes. Here we go, my friends. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
All righty. So this is Joey sleeping in
Yep.
for the show.
Oh, yes.
All right.
That's commitment.
That is commitment to the bit.
He's a beta motherfucker. So, meat whistle. I don't know. You tell me. How much money do you want to give? Lou keeps the show running while Joey sleeps during the day. Exactly, Mike. Exactly, Mike. Chinga tu madre. Go fuck yourself. I don't like your name. How exactly does Spider save the show by staring and saying nothing? He said plenty this morning, so chinga tu madre for that one.
I don't think he's saying chinga de madre right. I don't think that. I think it's chingling madre. CHING
Go to
la.
Wait.
Oh, is that it?
Chico tu madre.
I'm in a better mood now, Lou. I'll be nicer today. Aw. Did Vito get some love at work today? Did some of the nice folks come give him a precious hug? It's okay, Vito. It's
Fuck
okay.
you, Lou. Fuck you, Lou. We got him. We got him, Lou. We fucking got him.
Now, what he's talking about here is that channel that you guys were discussing, the 24-hour feed. Apparently, he saw Mason up in there.
Yep.
So let's see what Joey's reaction is going to
Oh,
be.
before
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
real quick, right? So Joey's also about to say that he's got his own audience, where the audience thought he didn't arrive for the evening show, right? This is on Friday. However, what Joey failed to remember is he in his own chat typed out the super tip link and pinned it as a pinned message while Lou's going.
Right.
I don't know where Joey is. Where earlier on in that day, when Lou was doing the morning show on his own, there was no pinned message for the super tip link. Because again, why would Lou do that under Joey's account? Because he's not
Right.
there, right? So again,
Right.
another failed Joey bit where he thinks he's smarter than his actual audience, where everyone knew that Joey was there straight away because he was typing in the chat. But go on.
Goddamn Roachy does not miss a clue.
Roachy gets pretty fucking deep, don't he? That's why I like
He
having
does.
that goddamn guy around. Yep, he gets deep into it. So here
I have
is
autism. I can't help it.
yeah, autism. Damn, like you made me this way.
We got that piece of shit. Take his fucking wrench
Okay, he's talking about our boy Mason. Mason, if you're still here, we love you, brother.
away from him for
Mason's a
this
good
time,
dude.
Lou. We got him. We got
Who?
him. Fucking that Mason in fucking Portland, that cuck motherfucker that he is. We got him. We got him, Lou. He played right into my fucking hand like he always does. Like he always does. He's an easy target. Here it is, Lou. Look at the motherfucking chat room. Look at the motherfucker. Look at whining like a bitch. Look at whining like a bitch over in the other channel. Look at there he is. Harry Mason. Joey spitting in the face of his fans once again. Uh-huh. Fuck you, motherfucker. Got what I wanted, Lou. Because I'm dumb. I'm the dumb one. I don't know how to do nothing. Fuck you, Mason. Take his wrench away from him. He's done. Fuck him.
He's not here. We can't take a wrench that's not here.
That's hilarious. You can't take it if it's not here.
Yeah, so also what's funny here is this is the same Mason in Portland that Joey's credited for actually convincing Joey to go to Hackamania, and in Joey's own words was probably the greatest thing that he did at that time.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
proved to Joey that the fans like are actually okay in person, which is
Yeah.
probably a good point for Joey to make and understand that you know, if you do smell like shit like you did at Hackamania, people will avoid you, you know, and not want to hang around you, you know.
Exactly.
Maybe he did that on purpose so people
Here.
would avoid him.
True.
Ooh, good point.
Well, we're gonna get him. Don't worry. He'll show back. He'll have to show back up eventually. I could go take his wrench away. I could do it just like this. I don't need him. I'm
Oh.
the boss of this
Well,
fucking
for
station.
me to do it, I have to ban him.
That's right. I hope that you sniping bitches are listening. Mason's out. He's listening because he's watching them snipe me. So and you. So he listening. So we go to YouTube Studio and we do this. We go like this, and we go like this, settings, and we go like this. Where's
Oh,
my
now for my woman. My woman wouldn't kiss you, Vito. Trust me.
Oh, holy shit.
Eek.
Come on now, Lou. I bet you she's a big old gal. She's got to probably weigh 250, almost 300 pounds herself. There's no way he'd be with anything other than that.
I can't imagine it.
There it
know.
is. Mason in Portland. Another one bites the dust. Bump, bump, bump. Goodbye, Mason, for the final time. See you around, you big old guy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Gime?
No more wrench. Gone.
Big old Gime.
So I never would take a wrench from Joey. I used to be a mod for him way back when I first got on the internet. But then after he fired me from at DabbleCon, as soon as we made up and I went in the chat for the very first time, he tried to wrench me again. I told him, take that fucking wrench back, because he uses it like a
Right.
he's like a 7-year-old with that thing. As soon as he don't like you, he takes it away. It's like I don't have
Right.
time for those childlike games.
It really is childish. It's
It's
like a
so
parent. Yeah, yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
So I won't take a
Okay.
wrench from him.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
blame
Joey
you.
is one of the dumbest people I've ever experienced. Honestly, he's
Well,
very,
he
very
admits it
low
himself.
IQ. Yeah, no, like what did he graduated 6th grade, correct?
Boy, I don't even know. I have no idea.
Did he graduate elementary?
I think
Yeah, I don't know.
that's
He
still up
doesn't
in
seem
the air,
like.
Quad. I think like records didn't go back that far, but that might be me being ageist. But yeah, talking about wrenches there, Kahuna. Joey made the mistake of giving me a wrench one day, thinking that maybe that might calm me down. 2 minutes later, he took the wrench back off me.
Yeah.
Not because I banned anybody, but partly because I was spamming the chat of things that Joey didn't want his audience to know, such as he's a convicted liar. He blamed one of his sons for passing bad checks, even though it had Joey's thumbprint on it. And I've been told that apparently that's the thing that happened in America, that you would have to like actually put your thumbprint on a said check. So therefore, if it bounced, it would come back to you. But yeah, Joey tried to convince the courts that his son had done that. So this is the sort of human we're dealing with, a scumbag, if you will.
And remember, all of these things we're saying are 100% fact. And that is the one big thing that Joey doesn't like. He doesn't like when we lie about him, which we never do, or make up fan fiction, which we never do. So I just want everybody out there listening to know that we keep it on the real here at the Honk Show, baby. So
Isn't it
Joey, if
Rochi
you're listening,
isn't it Rochi that usually says in the chat, don't ever use the truth against Joey or something like that?
Yeah,
yeah, true.
Joey said to me and Nickel back in August when we first started covering his ass, and I quote, "Do not go back and use the truth against me." Now, what's funny about that statement was it was almost as if Joey from the bat was like, "Listen, I gotta admit, guys, you're gonna rip me to fucking shreds, so therefore I gotta say this, say that." So, and what Quad just said there, I have to say that I must admit, I did once lie about Joey when I said it wasn't
What?
Joey's fault that he relapsed and got recommitted to do the rest of his sentence, when clearly it
What
was
happened
Joey's
while he
fault.
was doing that? Did
Unfortunately,
anything
somebody
bad
passed
happen?
away there, Quad, and
Oh,
yeah.
he
So,
wasn't
and
there to
again,
help out.
I lied when I said it wasn't Joey's fault. Clearly, it was because it was his choice to relapse.
Were you just trying to make him feel better about the other part of that?
Yeah, and to be honest, right now I'm still trying to make him feel better about it because let's be honest, you can't be upset over somebody that isn't actually your daughter. So get over it, Joe. It's your wife's.
Fair enough.
Well, speaking of fan fiction, we're going to get some of that from Lou the God right now. Listen
Yes.
to this whopper story.
See, just like that.
So,
See that? Lou, I listened to that show this morning, Lou.
but before you continue, let me just answer Mr. Meat Whistle one time. He wants to know how many McDonald's bitches I smashed in my time at McDonald's. Let's just say I smashed quite a few in one day.
Thing that didn't happen. Come on, Lou. What, you couldn't bribe them with food? How the hell are you going to land them?
I was a whore dog.
Oh, my
But now,
God.
Joey, continue. Yes, I called you every fucking name in the book.
Okay, I just wanted to play that. I thought that was pretty disgusting all in all. But for Lou to say that, yeah, he was just smashing a whole bunch of McDonald's girls, several in one day, I just find that a little bit hard to
I mean,
believe, fellas.
he-
I'm sorry.
He's I mean, look at the fucking guy. That's just so that's also something that someone would say from 8th grade or 7th grade, that they're hitting every girl that they work with.
Hey,
That's
Honk.
go ahead.
Sorry,
Sorry.
cut
No,
you
go
off.
ahead.
Honk, real quick. Just press play for a second, because when I
Okay.
watched this live, I generally was like, "What the hell is Joey doing?" Just play it for a second, just to see what you guys reckon
This
Joey's
morning, you
doing right now.
motherfucker.
You know, that's fine. I don't care about that part. But I tell you what, I will fucking say something about ever. If you ever,
Now, you
ever,
notice
ever,
Joey
ever
had a
want to
pair
see
of
my partner
pants in
work
his
in this
hand there.
motherfucking channel again, ever, you will never.
Yeah. Do you want to pause it
Right.
real quick? So
Yeah, he ain't wearing no pants.
yeah. So this now, forgive me because this happened at 10 o'clock my time, right? You guys are 5 hours behind me, but you're now ahead of me by 1 hour. So this would have been what, like, is this what, 8 p.m. Florida time, right? Is his night show? Am I correct in that saying
Yeah,
Yes.
that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. It's right around
Nobody
there.
Yeah,
cares.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So 8 o'clock at night, Joey isn't wearing any pants. Now I will say this: about a month or so ago, Christina was doing a show with Spider, and it was on about 5 p.m.
With no pants?
No, no, no. She was still in a dressing gown.
Oh.
So, no offense, Kuna. I know you like Christina, but clearly Christina doesn't have a sleep pattern neither. Because
Or
who on
pants.
earth is still in a dressing gown at 5 p.m. on a weeknight?
I don't know how the fuck that woman sleeps with Joey around. I'll be honest.
She don't.
I don't know how.
Sure, she
Yeah,
gets
she doesn't.
woken up every time he goes on a screaming fit doing a podcast.
He's got to talk in his sleep. He's just got to.
Okay, we're gonna keep it right here because this is something. I don't know why I labeled this here A2 pineapple, but pineapple must get a shout. Let's see.
What did you say? At2 pineapple?
Do a fucking show
Yeah.
with that fucking pineapple bitch. Okay, you understand? There'll be no contract. Okay? I'm gonna give you the baseball rule. When you're under contract, you got to get permission from the fucking person that gives you the contract.
Yeah. You can't. He's not filling the pineapple anymore. He must have pissed him off a little bit.
So I know a little bit to this in the background, by the way.
Please tell us.
I'll spill the beans. Considering Clearwater Chad kind of like broke it on El Rible show earlier. So apparently, Echo Pineapple sent the link to Clearwater Chad for Rocco's channel. The what's it called? The TCN network. Or whatever?
TCN, yep.
TCN network.
Yeah.
So
Catalano network.
I think that Chad run his mouth to Joey saying, "Oh, Ickle sent me the link." So that's why I think Joey is so annoyed with the fruit at the moment. But let's not forget that Joey. Right? Okay. So I can't say that until tomorrow. Sorry, I'm sworn to secrecy until tomorrow. Sorry, Honk. I was going to say something out of order, but I can't say it. So
Damn
I'll be
it.
honest with you. I think the reason that he's pissed at the pineapple is just because of his association with Rochi. I think
Well-
that pineapple really hasn't done anything that bad.
I mean, it depends on what you mean. That bad that we know. Whether it's been said on stream, I don't know. I think you could never trust the fruit, right, Goon?
That's true.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true. No, I've never
right.
seen him do anything bad in the chat. And on his channel, I mean, it's just ribbon, for Christ's sake. I mean, if you can't take that, Jesus.
Well, I mean, I think Joey's a bit annoyed that me and the fruit kind of showed that Chatbait article that everybody had seen before, or profile, sorry, not article. And I think that probably like started the snowball effect of him getting slowly annoyed by Echo the pineapple because. Ickle kind of lets me slide on a little couple of things. But, and again, if Joey actually understood what he was watching, he'll see that Ickle Pineapple doesn't like when I mention certain things. You can see it in his eyes. Just got to watch it. Cool.
But Joey
It is
also
interesting that Joey does like trans and he is a bisexual man. That always interested me, man.
eek. He's also had shown a proclivity for getting really upset over just a little ribbing too. I mean, he has a history. It doesn't
Yeah.
take much.
No, not at all.
I mean, he's gotten so mad at Honk and me for just really just how angry he got over, and it wasn't even so much Lou that got angry; it was Joey that got angry over us saying that Lou weighed 600 pounds. I mean, Lou wasn't happy about it either, but Joey was pissed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine
Lou,
how his
he
wife
can't
feels
take it.
underneath of him.
Crushing.
I don't think there's ever any underneath him.
Wait,
No.
wait, Quad, you got mixed up because Yingwei said the word piss. He didn't mean that Christina likes getting pissed on, even though we
Oh.
we do we have heard the rumor that apparently for $500, you too can piss on Christina.
Jesus Christ. No, thank you.
Damn.
I'll just go in the toilet for free. Thank you very much.
Okay. I don't know when it was, a couple days ago, last week, but Spider and Lou the Guy were doing a show together, and our boy American Cupcake sent in a super tip or whatever, super chat for $20, and with specific instructions that none of that money was to go to Joey.
Mhm.
So let's hear what Joey's response is to old Cupcake.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, so I thought all in all was good. Like I said, I simply just overslept. I did think a funny line that was made was Joey was only late for one morning show this week. I thought that was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's only one fucking show.
I do got bad news for you. You know, because he runs his mouth all the time, that $20 you're not getting. I'm getting it for myself just because he said not to give it to me. So,
Oh, you do.
Cupcake's
Bullshit.
$20. I'm going to enjoy spending
Bullshit.
it, and I'm going to put a receipt up when I spend his $20. I'm going to show, thank you, Cupcake. This is what I bought with your $20 that I'm not supposed to have.
Now you see, you know what that is right there? That is a total control power move.
You think
He
so?
isn't
Yeah.
doing that to.
No,
Oh yeah,
that's-
he's not doing that
that's
to
theft.
Cupcake. He's doing that to just straight up punk out Lou the Monster. And
He is
kinda keep
100
him in check.
He's 100% a control freak. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why that was said. It was the threat of loss towards Lou. American Cupcake don't care. That money's gone.
Yep.
And he's so yeah.
No,
that was
Cupcake
really
cares. He
really
had
hidden.
specific instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, to clarify, right? So this was the Friday morning.
Right, but
show
what I'm
that
getting
Joey-
at is on the scale of it though. That $20 means a lot to Lou.
Yeah. So, like, to clarify, right? So Joey didn't show up for that Friday morning show. Yeah. Nobody could use super tips, even though the QR code was still in the top left-hand corner or right-hand corner. Yeah. And Cupcake sent that as a super tip and said, the only words in it, I believe, was something along the lines of, "This only goes to you, Lou, and Spider."
And Joey gets none.
Yeah, and Joey gets none. So again, this to your point there, Honk and Kahuna. This is like Joey trying to flex, right? Yeah, this is Joey trying to go. No, I'm still taking some of your money, Cupcake, because again, him and Cupcake always war and fight over minute things like, I don't know, the fact that every story that Joey has about the mob is from the movie Casino.
Yeah, yeah. Or
That is my
Goodfellas.
favorite part of Cupcake when he calls him out on shit like that.
That's, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he goes,
great.
yeah, that was in that movie. Yeah, he does it all the time. It's great. All right.
You guys might want to be careful talking shit like that because a certain guy, Michael Francesi, might take issue with you guys talking shit about his good friend Joey Catalano that
Wait,
he's known
damn.
for 27 years.
Wait, Quad, you mean the known federal informant, Michael Francesi, that guy?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
Shots fired.
he has a lot in common with Joey C, right?
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah,
both are tattletales.
Yeah, I think the thing they've got in common is Joey's got the same tattoo on his arm as him, as well as soon as the FBI turned up, Joey ratted out his wife, and I think
Exactly.
Michael Francesi.
That's what I was getting at.
But yeah.
Right.
But does he have a Batman tattoo?
Yes. Does he?
Very good
Can he
question.
send the bat signal?
The one thing they don't have in common is actually being mobsters.
Yeah. All right, let's get here to this next bit. This is let me see, this is 1650, I think, and Joey claims that he got an anonymous super tip from somebody, and it's actually just Joey. Okay. It wasn't nothing that came, it was Joey super tipping himself. So let's see here. All right.
I think Cupcake called
My
him out
pants
on
on?
that.
No, it's too
in
late
the
now. I'm on the
chat.
air. So,
Yeah.
so I'm,
What was that now?
I said I think Cupcake called him out on that in the chat.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
I didn't.
Well, that's a
I
tough
don't know,
one
I
to get
just
called
watched
out
it.
on.
Let's see here. But you can notice Preach Brother Cupcake. That Catalana network in Portland is actually Mason now.
I'm fucking just sitting here loose and relaxed, you know, and I'm in a good fucking mood.
God, that's not a thought no one wants to visualize.
Yeah, they should visualize it because
Sitting there
I
all
do got to
week.
tell you, I got the super chip that came in. I don't know who the fuck sent it. It's anonymous, I think. But I don't know. There's no total there. I don't know how the fuck it's. But let's play it for a minute. Let's see. There's something we to get. Let's see.
Hello, everyone. Please listen to me. Rocco is a horrible man. He beats on me. He lies on the great Joey C.
Okay, was it that obvious?
No, what I think, Honk, there is if you can have a look at El Replay's image there,
Yeah.
the avatar. Right next to it, you can see Catalano's YouTube avatar.
Right.
Not only that, if you watched In the Web with Spider the day before, Joey interrupts both of them and comes on. And not only does it have Catalano TV's YouTube logo right there where your cursor is, yeah, it said
Right.
Catalano TV while he played this super tip twice. So again, another
How can
scenario
that
where
be? It's anonymous, Rochi. You're stupid. You don't even understand things. Come on.
You're a
Wow.
liar.
quite
You're
it's
a bunch
almost like I've been
of
on two
liars.
shows that use super tips, and even though I don't know the back end of super tip, it's just that I'm clever enough to figure that shit out. Also, to answer Sam V's question, yes, I believe the rumor is that Joey does have a trans stamp, very similar to his wife's one. But yeah, I've not seen the wife's trans stamp. I've only seen the Joey C.
Those are two back ends you're not familiar with.
Yeah.
Insert here.
Yeah.
Cookie, so you want to go this route? Okay, I am calling Big Black. You know what time it is now.
Rocco, you are such a ball washer. F Big Black. He is a cuck. Don't ever, 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 ever let me hit you speak of this again.
There you go. Rocco starting more shit, Lou. Starting more shit.
Now,
So I
Sorry,
so what
real quick.
the next
Now you notice that Joey is nodding his head along while it was saying ever, ever, ever.
Right. Right.
Now it'd be a downright shame if somebody went back and watched In the Web with Spider and watched Christina do the exact same thing that Joey was doing.
Oh, the black girl head bob.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's weird. It's almost as if like Joey's not original whatsoever and steals everything he does. Even
His wife's head bob.
yeah, it's weird.
Wait, like so
Goddamn
they both
Rochi.
bob their heads?
I knew you were gonna go.
Wait a minute. Like in guys' laps? So what? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, well, there's that. That's how she learned. That's where she honed her craft.
Yeah, who taught who is the real
Wait.
question.
Wait, are you saying that Joey taught Christina how to give really good head?
Well, he said he's bisexual. Why? It's possible. The
I
timeline
mean,
works.
who's been washing more jock straps? I mean, with baseball players.
And that.
There's a rumor that that's how he pays Lou. I don't know. It's just a rumor.
In jock strap washings?
No, in head bobbing.
In bobbing.
Well, we know it ain't washing loose shirts because he's only got two of them.
Yes, they're very not.
Hey, Honk, did you notice that Lou was wearing a red shirt?
Yeah,
On
he's got
Friday
his red
morning.
one on underneath. Yeah,
then-
he's wearing his red shirt right now. Even on this video we're watching, he's
It's
got the
red.
damn red shirt underneath the gray one.
Yeah,
So
I
he
was just
just-
saying it's weird, right?
So he
But
just
also-
loads up at the beginning of the week.
Also, so Kahuna,
He
you
loads
just
up
said
for
that-
Joey too, don't he?
So, sorry about the background noise of my cat going nuts.
Shut that
Oh, no.
fucking cat up, Rochi.
Screw you, Quad. This is not your show. I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I like. Anyway, so Kahuna, you made a very good, interesting point. This just jogged my memory, right? So, rumor has it that Joey pays Lou in like washing his jock straps. Now, Joey has claimed before that every payday he takes Lou out for a meal.
Right.
He didn't yesterday, did he? Because somebody slept in. And as we know that he still didn't have his pants on when he was doing the evening show. So I'm wondering whether Joey's taking Lou out today, or whether he's taking Lou out tomorrow, or whether that's all gone by the wayside because somebody's actually down on his YouTube money this month. Be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Find out.
Great point.
they called you a coward this morning because you won't go on Tuki's or El Horrible show.
Again, if you heard what I said, I made valid sense.
You make valid sense.
Why would it benefit me going onto his show?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It doesn't benefit me to go on a show. He's still going to fucking talk about me. It's killing him right now. It's killing him because he's been trying not to talk about me, but he can't. He always got to. He'll mention me. When he doesn't have something. He'll say something about me, but it kills him because no matter what, he is a Joey C. ball washer. He has been from day one. He has been from day one, and he'll always be a ball washer with me.
And what Vito, that was Vito's question because he was like, "What would I bring going on to another person's show?" Right. Again, I'm not there to overshine the person. Yeah. It's their show.
Right.
You follow their lead.
Exactly.
You let them run their show.
Why does he fucking talk like that? And how come every time he does it, he does this thing with the shoulders?
Also, the dumbest point I've ever fucking heard. Why would I go on another show that has 10,000 fucking viewers that you might be able to redirect over to your show if you do well? Why would you ever do that? I don't know. Why did I go on John's show? Why did I go on the Shirley Network? Why did I go on MLC? To like shout out my fucking channel so people would watch it.
Why would you ever promote yourself?
Yeah, promotion, dude. It's fucking elementary, dear Watson. It's so obvious. But it's very apparent that he's scared to go on that show because he knows that it would all be just to troll his ass because he's not a serious person. It's almost like he even understands what the purpose of him going on there would be. They'd probably treat him good too, which is the fucked up part. They actually probably would treat him with respect.
I also believe what happened there was Lou didn't realize the premise of the question, which is what he answered, right? What can I add to another show?
Nothing. He's correct about that part.
Yeah, this is what I believe the chatter was trying to get at, right? Is to get Lou to say that he adds nothing. It's the real reason why everyone originally said to Joey that Lou is the death of Catalano TV, because he brings nothing. Yeah,
but the one thing he does bring is like the tech stuff where he sits there and just kind of makes fun of Joey for not knowing anything. That is actually the funniest part of what he brings.
You don't even have to know tech to do that with Joey.
Yeah. But not only that,
he at least says it like in a he kind of half-assed knows what he's talking about. So
no, I think he's very smart when it comes to that shit.
At least when he says it, he does make Joey look like an asshole, which we appreciate.
And I will tip my hat to Lou when he said, why on earth would he bother trying to teach Joey that shit? He doesn't get paid to do that, which I think is hilarious, by the way. I.e., pay me more, old man, and I'll teach you how to use StreamYard.
Yeah, Joey couldn't even read the manual to get that super tips working.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Kahuna. I was fucking livid at Chad Boozmuck when he come up with the idea and he said, and I quote, Joey, why don't you read I think it's a 14-page fucking manual that.
Yeah, it's not very long.
And Joey went and printed that shit out and started reading that on there. I was annoyed because one, I knew Joey would finally figure out how to use Super Tip, and two, the fact that show then just become Joey reading off the manual to his audience. It's like, oh great, now we've just got to listen to tech tips. Like fucking great.
Yeah, but even once he figures out Super Tips, he's still got a shit computer that doesn't work.
Yeah.
He's got monitors that he bought at the thrift store. You know, I mean, his microphones are given to him.
It seems like he always has to play with things too, and so whenever it gets to the point where it's right or some semblance of right, he screws with it, and he's right back where he started again within a few days. And why he can't leave shit alone is beyond me, because he doesn't know what he's doing. So once it gets to a good spot, leave it there.
Well, that when he finally did have it working that one time, the next show he comes on and Lou says, "Oh, it's a little low." He says, "Okay," and then you see Joey going, "Well, let me try this and maybe this and this. How about now?" You know, it's like he's just fucking with everything, trying to hope something happens.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good job.
So weirdly enough, earlier today I wasn't on with the fruit when he did his Saturday show with that mumbling.
You're not welcome.
Yeah, I'm not
Mullen,
welcome, right?
Nick,
Apparently,
Bubble and Nick is all equal needs.
yeah, cheers, mate. Made me feel really good. But apparently, Super Tips like on his end like messed up, right? Now between that show and our members only show that we did just now, Ickle rushed around to fix and get a workaround for Super Tip. Inadvertently, him doing that actually made Super Tip work on StreamYard, where he doesn't have to call me on Discord anymore because we had a workaround that way. Yeah. So in the space of like 20 minutes, Ickles found out how, one, to get Super Tip working again, and two, it actually works better for me and him for tomorrow's show, right? I don't think you could give like all the Saturdays in a year to Joey, like in the space of a 12-hour period for Joey to do that. Like, there's no way on earth. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to say.
God, that's creepy as fuck.
That's
All
weird.
right.
So Honk, what's weird? Sorry, I got distracted real quick. What's
No,
weird?
you
I've
go.
seen another alleged AI video of Spider Animal, and his ears look different in that one.
His ears.
Yeah.
He's got small ears in real life.
Oh right, okay. Because the ears I saw on him looked huge, almost like ape-like. It's weird. We'll see it at a later date.
Not
Well,
too.
you know what? Looking at that video again, his ears look wider than him.
Yes.
Lighter.
Yeah,
Look at
those
that.
are somebody
That could be
else's ears.
fake.
He
Well-
must have had an ear transplant at some point.
That's not his hair. He's got a fro. Even when he gets it cut, there's a fro.
Well,
So then who's
let's
he actually?
critique fucking Lou.
That's just disgusting. That makes me want to vomit.
I think that's hilarious, dude. That is fucking disturbingly hilarious. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm simple like that. Ingwe,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Kahuna. I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you for coming on tonight, buddy. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
anytime.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Wingway.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you on more and stuff, man. We dug it. We like to go about an hour and a half here, 2 hour max. We're in between that now, so I'm good. We're all old except for
Yes.
Roachy.
And
Well,
me.
So-
I'm not old.
Honk, allow me to apologise to Ying. Jesus Christ, I just done it myself. Sorry, my apologies, Kahuna. I believe the reason why I got you mixed up with Yingli is because your head is quite egg shaped, and obviously we know that Yingli's obsessed with eggs at the moment, so
Yes.
that's why Honk got that mixed up. So apologies for that. But yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's I would say it's been emotional, but I'd be lying. So yeah, it's a good show.
It's emotional baggage, if anything. All right. Quadfather, do your plugs, my brother.
Yeah, Weekly Devil Review tomorrow, and of course Monday we got Corn Dip and Kahuna.
Awesome.
Kahuna on
Nice.
Wednesday too. Like we're gonna steal this guy from the Catalano network because
It's gonna be
they don't
all
deserve good folks over there. So we'll
Yep.
take them.
It's all
Feels
Kahuna
good.
all the
Flip
time.
floppers, even if he's wearing flip flops.
Roachy, my brother, what do you got going on tomorrow?
I don't know, mate. I ain't even thought that far ahead. Oh yeah, apparently I do a show with fruit. I do deep weekly dabble review. I don't know the American times, so sorry for that. But yeah, everybody in your chat knows what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, cheers. Appreciate the.
All right, good.
Oh.
And of course, yes.
Sorry, Honk, real quick before I go, Yingwei,
What happened?
you have to join the VC after the show.
I may.
No, you have to. It's the law. Cheers. Anyway, thanks.
All right.
All right.
Well, guys, thank you
Certainly
for
wouldn't
tuning
wanna
in
disobey
tonight,
a law.
guys. Great turnout. We appreciate it. Real active in the chat. We thank you very much. We will see you guys next Saturday at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern time. And of course, me and Ingwe will be on Monday nights, BYB boys, Monday, Wednesday, Friday over at the BYB channel with the quad and Roach. You can catch them all there. Like I said, guys, we want to thank you so much for showing up and turning out. And we're going to leave you with one last picture of Whoa, that looks like Mrs. Catalano with her two buddies during the
Yep.
floods again.
Sit
So-
there on that door.